Universal truth for dummies. There is a fundamental understanding that one must apply to himself or herself if they will ever progress into the true expression of their design. You've met a lot of different people in your lifetime, no matter how old you are, but you've never met anyone who enjoyed being wrong. You've never been in a circumstance or a situation where you've taken delight in being inaccurate in the information that you translate as truth to another person. You sometimes withhold the information that you know out of a fear of being challenged by someone else with an opposing view because you fear rejection and you fear ridicule and you fear being humiliated. And these are the type of fundamental misconceptions that keep us locked into the perpetual wheel of misery. They keep us chained into the prison of our thoughts, and oftentimes whisk right from underneath our noses the inheritance of peace, joy, and love that we are all destined for. So if we can agree that we were all destined for peace, joy, love, happiness, prosperity, abundance, wellness, wholeness, what is it that we are consciously dropping the ball on collectively that cause us to operate inside of a civilization that's based around the accumulation of a bunch of things that we think will make us happy but bring us no fulfillment inside of a temporal experience? You were sent here to learn and to teach, but instead you have settled for being distracted, entertained, and preoccupied. And that has caused the inner confusion within you. And we are on the horizon of settling that battle, that war between the illusion of who I am and who I truly am in reality. There will be absolutely no progress made in this battle, in this war, in the stopping of the carnage of this war until you are completely convinced that something that you have been convinced of your entire life is not only false, but it's the foundation of all of your dysfunction and confusion. All your life, you've been under the impression, or since you've been under the control of your thoughts, you've been under the impression that you know, which is why when you get a barrage of thoughts coming at you, a barrage of ideas flowing your way, you think that you can go inside of those thoughts, inside of that legion of voices, and find the one that makes the most sense, the dependable one, amongst the present of the unreasonable ones. And you're going to go and find the one that's going to save the day and put it into action to save yourself. Which is why the foundation of all learning is to come to a deep understanding and acceptance that I do not know. When somebody asks me what my issue is, I really don't know. I'm about to tell you something. I'm about to tell you what my attention is on at the time and what has seemingly caused the irritation in me. But when you hear it, it's going to sound so small and petty that you probably are going to know that it's deeper than that. You don't know. But you thinking that you know has caused you to move as if you knew, and you've made mistakes after mistakes after mistakes, and you continue to make mistakes because you, just like me and everybody else, has a issue admitting that they need help, has an issue admitting that they messed up, has an issue admitting that they don't know. But it's us pretending to know, pretending like we don't mess up, and pretending like we've got it under control that keeps us inside of the prison of our thoughts and keeps us chained to unwanted circumstances continually. You don't know. That's the foundation of knowing that you don't know. What's the issue for the world? I don't know. Tell me. Show me. Allow me to see it. Increase my understanding. Increase my ability to see. Because clearly, when I look at my circumstances and I'm real and honest about the things that flow through my mind on a daily basis, my head is not a stable enough place for me to be drawing definitions of everything and everybody. To be honest, oftentimes I'm aware that I don't see what's there. I see what I think. I see what I want to see based on the ideas and the thoughts that I'm rehearsing inside of myself. I see what I fear. I see what I give attention to. I see what I expect. I see what I've saw before. If I'm looking at a new thing, something I've never saw before, I don't know what it is. So I can't apply a definition to it until I have experienced it in its fullness to know what it is and why it is. We come loaded with definitions. We come with comparisons. We come with you remind me of, you're a lot like ... And we don't even know the person or the thing that we're comparing the new idea or person or thing to enough to even draw the conclusion of the person that we haven't even experienced yet, that they are just like someone else. Maybe your perspective sees everyone this way because this is the way that you are, or this is the way that you know. Lock in.